Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I said, hey, welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jazmyn W, and y'all know I like to jump right into it. But first, I must say, if you have not subscribed to this channel, baby, what are we doing? And
what are we doing? I'm FIF.
and why are we doing it? I have a special guest today because this is a special episode.
And it's my birthday.
I gotta introduce you. This is FIF, my dad. He's here to give his special opinions on Married at First Sight this season so far. Y'all always be looking for him to come on here, and here he is. And today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Dad.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mwah. Today you are how old?
65.
No, you're not. No,
Oh, 66. I made the same mistake last night.
He's 66 years old.
Somebody calling me on 5th day.
That's your phone? Oh, okay. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about Married at First Sight. We're going to be going through the couples and just getting my dad's opinion. This is just for fun. This is all for fun, entertainment last. On my channel, you haven't been watching my videos, but I've been saying I'm not going to say what my daddy said, and then I've been telling y'all what my daddy said.
And I can't even say what I said. I can't even say it.
Okay, hold on.
While she doing that, y'all can just be texting me happy 5th day today.
Texting you, ain't nobody got your number.
Well, y'all can text me on my baby page. You know, y'all ain't got to text me. It's hard to get to me. I'm well protected.
Okay, so let's start with, on my channel, y'all know we always start with the most boring couples, so we're just going to make it up because, you know, we've been on a break for 2 weeks. Let's start with Madison and Allen, which is Madison and Doug. He looked like Doug from the cartoon. So, Daddy, what do you think about this couple? Do you think, what's your initial thoughts? Remember, she likes to go to the gym. She says she like a man who go to the gym. She like a man who works out, takes care of himself like she does. And she left the bar, or he thought she left the bar without texting her. So he left and all of that stuff. And then, you know, they went to play sports and he didn't show up. So what are you thinking about this couple right now?
She asked for a man that worked out and took care of himself. They failed her. They went and recruited the Pillsbury Doughboy.
What?
I mean, he built up like the Pillsbury Doughboy and have an ounce of muscle. She don't like him. She never liked him, and they're not going to stay married because she's not attracted to him. But she's doing the best she can to play the game. She plays the game very well, but that couple's doomed. And him...
You think she's playing the game well? Why? Because she's being nice about it?
She's being nice about it.
Yeah.
You've seen other couples previously come on here and got bashed for the latest. Then you could have been acted better. She's doing the right thing for her personal whatever she got going on. She gonna be successful with what she got, and she's beautiful too.
A lot of people on my on YouTube say she wasn't beautiful. I thought she was. I think she is. I'm like, she's good looking.
Beautiful. She's a nice looking lady.
Yeah.
But she don't like him, and he knows it.
Is it possible? Okay, so a lot of people think that when you in a heteronormative relationship between a man and a woman, that the man should like the woman more than the woman likes the man, and that's what makes a relationship successful, is when a guy is really attracted to you more than you're attracted to him. So he kind of like fights for you a little bit more.
No, you both have to like each other. Cannot one person like the other person more. That's a failed marriage. You gotta like your wife as much as she likes you, or love them. It has to be, everything has to be close to being as equal as it can, or it's not gonna work. No person can have an advantage over the other one in a marriage.
Period. Okay. It is fun to date somebody who like you more than you like them, though.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because I was in a relationship like that, and I'm in it now.
Oh my God!
That's the only marriage that worked like that with my wife. But I liked my wife. Once I knew that her personality and her character, I knew my wife liked me after a certain experience that I won't go into on here.
What?
I have to have my own show for that. But I knew my wife liked me extremely a lot. And I put all other things aside. And, you know, she was a nice lady. I liked her. I liked her character. I liked her values, her morals. There were certain things that she wasn't going for until she handled her business in certain aspects of life. And I liked that about her. But I liked her, but I knew she liked me too.
Yeah. You still like her? Because you said you like, that's the past.
Well, like, just the word I'm using. I love my wife.
Okay, so Madison and Allen, you don't think they're going to stay together?
Nah.
Okay. Let's move on to the next couple. Let's move on to Juan and Carla, the Mexican couple. So what do you think about them? So remember, Carla is the spiritual one. She says she wants to stay home with her kids whenever she has kids. Juan has a startup, and he said he's looking for help, and he's not interested in paying for a woman's lifestyle or paying for a wife's lifestyle.
Yeah, and not gonna work. I didn't think he liked her at first when she first appeared out there to be married. That's another couple that I got a intuition about. I don't think he likes her.
Why you don't think he like her? What do you think it is?
Because he's not even trying to touch her or anything. He's not trying to kiss her. He's telling when a man tells you, woman, that he's not emotionally involved with her, that's a sign.
I think it's a red flag when a man say, oh, I just want to wait.
Yeah.
I want to hold off on intimacy. I want to wait and see how, because I don't like to rush.
Yeah, like my boy, we're going to get to him later. We're going to get to you later. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, even if a man don't like a woman, he can be physical with that woman. Because that's just the character of nature of a man and a woman. You ain't got to like a woman to kiss on her and be touching on her. Mm-hmm. It's something to that. When you can't touch a woman who's attractive too, it's a problem.
What do you think about Carla coming on the show, but also looking for somebody to help her be a stay-at-home mom or help her relax, I guess, while she pursues sort of her... She's a Pisces. So I'm a Pisces too. So we're very creative. We like to go with the flow. And
that's a fish.
Yeah.
That's a fish.
What that mean? That's a fish. Why you say it like that?
I don't know. I just said it's a fish. I mean, she's a Pisces. It's a fish. I don't believe in all that Pisces, Taurus, and all that. I don't believe in all that astrology.
I do.
I don't.
Because of Pisces, we're very creative. We can be very good. Like, we're very imaginative. But if you don't have, like, a good, like, work ethic, you could just float out and, you could be kind of spiritual and, like, just go with the wind. And that's how Carla kind of is. But she doesn't seem to... I don't know. She was like, I don't really have a plan. She doesn't seem to want to work. And that's a problem. Going into a relationship. Yeah.
If you don't want to work, you should find you a rich man to begin with. Don't find a guy with a startup business. Find you a guy that's already progressed and has money to do that. You don't go into a relationship with a guy who barely making it and say, I want to stay at home. I ain't going to work tomorrow.
Period.
You're going to have a problem. That man's going to be turned off. He already turned off. He already don't like you. Then you talking about you don't want to work. You want to stay at home. I want to stay at home with the kids too. You know how many men want to stay at home with the kids? You got to get a job to start off.
What do you think about men who stay home with the kids? Do you think that's fine?
If your wife is Beyonce.
Oh my God.
Janet Jackson.
Why they gotta be Janet Jackson or Beyonce?
Because you can afford to do that. That's what Serena's husband does.
No, he don't.
He sold his business. He don't work.
Serena don't work either. She's retired.
Yeah, but she was working when they met. Working hard out there.
They still work. When you got that type of money to maintain that type of lifestyle.
He only was worth $3 million.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. I Googled him.
Oh.
He wasn't worth that much.
Okay. I don't know. I have to put his net worth up here when we get to that.
If your wife can afford to take care of you, yeah, it's okay. But when she put your behind out, that's on you.
Now then they get spousal support. They get child support too.
That's still on. A man looks bad though when a man don't work. When a man don't work, that just look bad.
Okay, so where do you think Carla can go, or where can anybody watching go to find a rich man? There's a lot of content.
We're gonna get to that with one of the couples next.
A rich man?
We're gonna save. I'm saving that for one of the couples next. We got 2 more couples to go, right?
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Let's move on to the next couple then. Let's move on to this couple, the Puerto Rican guy, Michelle and David. Michelle and David, the bigger guy and the white girl who don't like him.
Michelle.
So what do you think about David? What do you think about David requesting a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl?
Hey, that's what he like. Get what you like. If you like it, I love it. That's what you want, think you can be. But you can see that doesn't always equal happiness.
Right.
Blonde hair and blue eyes. You got to find someone who like you for you.
Yeah.
You can't go picking people because they got blue eyes and blonde hair. That lady don't even like you.
Why you think she don't like him?
Because she wanted a brother. She say she wanted her a black man.
I don't think she ever dated a black man.
But what she wanted is the going thing, a black man with money. She should have just went down there to Arlington Reunion Stadium, Arlington Jerry World down there, and waited outside the stadium for one of them basketball players, or go down to the football field, wait for one of them rich football black players to come back. Because that's what you want. Tell me you don't want to go back. You grew up poor. We all grew up poor. Every woman wants a man with money, but you want a black man with money. A trophy. It sounds like a trophy or something
right.
to me, you know. But she don't like him because he's not that kind of man that she wants to be taken care of, pampered, drive a nice car, drive a BMW, and say she done chose a black. You gotta get you an athlete. Just say you wanted you an athlete. Could have got you an athlete. But
no, it's not easy to get an athlete.
It's not easy, so she just got a regular black guy. And now she ain't happy because they living in the basement at his mama house. And she don't like that. She back in the basement again. She didn't want that type of lifestyle. But that's what it is. That's what she got.
Oh my goodness.
You should have told him to find you a very rich black man. That's what you should have told him.
That's not, you don't go on Married at First Sight to find a very rich black man.
That's what she should have did.
A very rich man in general.
That's what she wanted. And
okay, what do you think about Michelle? Do you think, or what do you think about David, actually? What do you think?
I like David. David, he seems to be a very nice, humble guy. He's putting up with a lot, which tests his patience. That man done ran in circles for that woman. But I'll tell you, I ain't know what's going to happen on the next episode, but she about to find out. You can only push a black man so far. He only going to take so much from you. That man has jumped through hoops for you. And you've done very little to even try to attempt to make that man happy because you don't like him. Because of the status. You think it's the status he has, but you don't know what that man has going for him.
Yeah.
Because you haven't given him a chance. You haven't even had a conversation with the man. Ain't going to work. David about to blow up.
I think David has some absolute things that if I was dating, if I went out and I met David out in the street, he has some things that I wouldn't like. Like I don't like nobody that smoke no cigarettes. Could you date somebody that smokes cigarettes?
Yeah. You like them, you take whatever. If you like a person, you don't care if they're smoking crack. If you like the person, you're going to be with them. You feel me? Just don't be stealing my TV when I come home. I got to have my TV. But it's good. You like a person, it is what it is.
Okay, so David also, but when you were younger, you used to go to the gym, but your wife didn't go to the gym, but she had a nice physique. But I guess you didn't require somebody that lifted weights.
No.
But I require somebody that goes to the gym these days, because if I'm in the gym, I need you to be, you don't have to go with me, or we don't have to do it together necessarily, but I need you to care about your fitness. What do you think about that?
If you don't want to care about your fitness, that's on you. As long as I love you.
What do you think about me requiring that from somebody?
You can't require no man to go to the gym because you want him to go to no gym. He might be lazy.
No, I'm not saying if I meet you and you don't go, I'm telling you need to go. I'm saying I want to meet somebody who already goes.
You want to meet? Well, you need to go to the gym and find your man in there then. Don't go to the club looking for him. Just find your man you know gonna be at the gym. Go to the gym and start looking around in there. Because that's what you want. That's where you're going to be.
I have. Okay, let's see what else David has that she didn't like.
You say it's profanity and all.
Oh, yeah, he cusses a lot.
Yeah, my wife would have never married me if it was by my mouth. I'll be cursing too, but I don't curse around her family. I wouldn't curse around her mom and her dad.
Right.
He should know. Dave, you should know better than that, though.
How would you feel if I brought somebody to meet y'all and they cussed like in conversation with y'all during the first time they met y'all?
It would really depend on what the curse word, like ass and shit and stuff like that. But MF and certain things,
yeah,
I would just probably check him on and say, man, you got to chill out on that.
Yeah,
that's too much. I don't mind you saying a few little words because I say them.
Yeah,
but it's certain things you shouldn't say around kids or parents. I'd say like shit around my mom. Even my wife would get mad because my wife, I have never heard my wife say one curse word in almost 45 years to 50 years that we've been together. She's never said a curse word.
She don't curse.
I say stuff and she'll look at me and say, yeah, she just told me earlier today about the baby. You know, I was on the phone with some Negroes. So, you know, I said a couple of things and that's one thing she don't play.
My mama does not curse. I do though.
But her family members do.
But what was I about to say about cursing?
We were talking about David cursing.
Yeah, I was about to ask you something.
Don't ask me about no cursing. It's a yes.
Yeah, I never heard my mama curse. I told my mama the other day that sometimes she do need to cuss you out though.
Nah, I wish she would.
What you gonna do?
I'm probably gonna be in jail.
Oh my God, that I gotta cut that out. Anyway, look.
I didn't say I was gonna do anything physical to her.
Oh, why you gonna be in jail?
I cannot curse her.
No.
She's gonna call 911.
No.
I'm the curseologist.
Okay, let's move on to the blacks. Okay, we have to relax.
Oh, here we go.
Before we talk about the blacks, we have to relax before we talk about.
Woosah. Oh my goodness. What's the dude's name?
Thomas and Camille. Let's talk about Thomas and Camille first. The nerdy guy and the nerdy black girl. They both nerds to me. They both ain't got no swag. So Thomas, remember, he's the one that talks like this with his mouth like this. He likes to
Thomas.
he likes to put his mouth like this. Okay, yes. And Camille said, you know, she's biracial, but she has more of a cultural upbringing than Thomas. And she would like for him to have more swag. And remember, they consummated their marriage in the last episode. Mm-hmm. And she took Thomas out and bought him some earrings. So what do you think about their relationship so far?
I don't know about no man let no woman buy him no earrings. There's no gift. He had holes in his ears?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I thought he got him pierced. She got your ears pierced. Okay, I'm going to take that back. Thomas seems like a nice guy, man. He kind of goofy, though. He kind of goofy, and I think she like him, but he got some weird stuff.
He be moving his face like a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, mouth. I don't like the way you moving your mouth. You need to work on that, man. Quit moving your mouth. You scared me with that. I mean, quit that. Other than that, Thomas, he seems like a cool, mild-mannered dude that he easy to get along with. But he look like, man, if he do go out, though, he gonna start breaking stuff. He look like the guy gonna start breaking stuff around there. So don't make Thomas bad, but as long as you good and cool, he gonna be good.
Yeah, he do look like he'll blow up. Like.
Yeah, but I really think deep down inside, I don't know. She's still kind of figuring it out with Thomas, but hopefully they'll make it because they seem like it'd be a pretty compatible couple. Mm-hmm. So I hope them all the success. That's one couple that might make it on that show.
Yeah, but what do you think Camille has a lot of swag as a woman? Do you think she has a lot of like, you know, swag or sort of like sex appeal or something? Because she's requiring all of this from Thomas or mentioning this over and over, but she doesn't have any swag or anything like that. There's like nothing spectacular about the way she puts herself together. But what do you think about that?
She's just a normal lady. She ain't got no swags. I don't know. She's kind of cute. She's attractive. I think he likes her because she's attractive. But somewhere along the way, they're gonna have to figure out how to gel all that together. Because I hope they make it, but I can't really see them staying together either because their personalities is so different. Thomas is kind of, I hate to say the dude weird.
I don't think he's weird.
The dude got something about it, a little weirdishness about him. You know, it's not a weird like that.
Yeah, he's just
something about him, man. When the door closed, I don't know what he's gonna do. I just be what Thomas doing and sitting in the dark over there. I just don't know. You might turn the light on. He just might be sitting there staring at you, cause not knowing what he want to do or what's gonna happen. It's just something about him that I can't just put my finger on.
I see that. But you know, everybody got something about them that's a little off.
Not me.
Yeah, you do. Trust me. We won't get into it, but he do.
Not
Lots
me.
of things.
Not me.
Lots of things. I think, of course, Camille, you know, when I say she doesn't have swag, it doesn't mean she's not a beautiful girl. She's naturally gorgeous, beautiful. But she just don't have no swag. So you can't really be expecting that, you know, from your partner when you're not bringing that. And that's what I kind of think about that. You know, she wants to kind of tweak him and have him to make these changes. He's never going to turn into like Stefan, right? If he's Steve Urkel right now, you have to like him as he is.
Who is Stefan?
You remember on Family Matters where Steve Urkel, did I do that? And he used to step in the machine and come out, and he used to be smooth. He used to have a swag.
That wasn't one of my favorite shows.
Well, you know, he the guy who played that character, Jaleel White, said it would. A lot of people said that wasn't one of their top black shows because they want you to be hood or be poor or in the ghetto, and that's the kind of shows black people like. Is that why you didn't like that show?
Nope. I just didn't like the show, the characters on there.
Period.
It just wasn't my show.
Period.
I like Good Times.
That's what he said.
What's happening?
He said black people like to watch other people, you know, black people struggle. And I was like, it wasn't even that. Just Martin was a better show.
Yeah, Martin.
Good Times was a better show. I did like Family Matters.
The writers were better.
Yeah. And the writer's room felt more black than Family Matters did. But I digress. Let's talk about the last couple on the list. And that is, I call him No Coochie and MM. The black couple. Woo.
You talking about a real weirdo.
What do you think his issue is?
I don't know what his issue. I got some issues, but I ain't gonna say what they are. I know when a woman put her hand on your leg, and you talking about she too aggressive. You should have came back in there with your drawers on. You talking about she moving too fast. You don't like her touching on your leg. She too aggressive. Man, you got you a beautiful queen there. Something wrong with you, man. What's wrong with you? You know, TV talking about that lady touching on your leg. Man, come on, man.
Don't you think it was wrong that he tried to insinuate that she assaulted him and then he backtracked? Because that's assault. When you tell somebody no and they continue to move forward and you say no multiple times, you're suggesting that they assaulted you. And he tried to say, well, I didn't mean it like that. But after agreeing to... Yeah.
Yes, you did. When you get on national TV and say that woman assaulted you, I felt exactly what she said. Embarrassed for her.
Yes.
You trying to embarrass that woman on that. That mean right there. I knew when that lady came out there, it was something about you, man. You weren't going to be with that woman. You ain't like that woman. You should have just said, look here, don't go on the show if you don't like nobody, man. If you can't try to put in the effort, you ain't even put in no effort, man.
Yeah.
Treat that woman like a queen. Let that woman you should have been putting your hand on her leg. You don't like that woman. Talking about that woman assaulted you. Man, come on.
Why do you think he came on the show?
I don't know. He got something he got want to get going.
But he hasn't promoted anything.
He ain't promoting nothing. He's promoting himself.
Yeah.
That's what he's promoting himself.
You're right. Yeah.
I don't know what it is behind it. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed on. The time only tell what your intentions were to come on this show. It wasn't for no wife.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't for no wife. You should have just maybe you wanted a white woman. Is that
you should have requested it like
a white woman or something?
David.
Like, cause you got a beautiful black queen. A lot of these men out there got these beautiful black queens and don't know how to treat them. Cause you know what? Because you're not king material. In order to sustain a queen, you have to be king material. And if you're not king material, go on across the wherever you're gonna go. We only need kings around here.
Right.
And the United States is lacking a lot of kings, black kings. We lacking them. Man up. It's time to man up. It's a new day and era. Y'all better, it's 2025. You better wake up and smell the coffee and quit drinking it and start smelling it. Not things finna happen and change for a lot of folk. But man, if you didn't want to be married to the chick, walk off the show. Don't just leave the chick on playing games. Life is not too short to be playing games with people with emotion. We're already an emotionally struggling people. We're the most emotionally struggling people on this earth because we've been through so much, and nobody's ever suggested any counseling for our people, especially our women.
Well, why you don't go?
I don't got for women. I'm finna get into that.
What?
Especially for our women. I'm self-counseling, see, because I got a hire counselor.
That's what's wrong.
I don't need no man. I ain't laying on no man couch talking to no man. A woman either telling no woman my problems, and I tell my problems to one man.
So you said we have a lot of men who are lacking, you know, their king mindset. You don't think counseling is a part of helping you get over those emotional...
It is if you need that. I don't need that.
Oh, okay.
That's for folks. Some people actually need counseling to uplift themselves. You got to know how to uplift yourself spiritually on your own. If you can't do that and become a better person, then you go have some who specialize in that area.
I agree.
Do that.
Yeah. Talk therapy is not for everybody. I agree. Okay, so MM is a successful, independent. You know, she has her own cosmetic, medical practice that she does.
That's probably what he suggested on that show. I want me a professional woman that can take care of me like that other lady, but he didn't want to say it on TV.
But if he wanted somebody to take care of him, you think he'd be nicer?
Well, I don't think it was her. I don't think he'd like her because never if a person that you like touches you, that's a physical act. You're gonna have to have some type of physical act in your relationship. If you got a problem with a woman, your wife putting her hand on your leg and calling it assault, it's something emotionally unstable here with you.
Well, he didn't pick her.
He needs counseling. You need counseling.
I think he definitely needs counseling.
You need counseling, man.
What advice would you give MM?
The lady, say, walk away. I tell you to walk away from him. He already done crossed the line. When you cross the line at a certain point, you can't go back.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't go back. You might as well find you somebody, a king that's going to respect you as a queen. Because you deserve more. You beautiful, you talented, you got a lot going for yourself, like my daughter. You don't have to put up with stuff that if people don't deserve, you don't deserve some aspects of people in life. Don't be afraid to cut it out and start your new journey.
Period.
There's somebody out there for you. It might take a long. You might be 60 when you find them. Might be 60, but you keep looking.
Dang.
Self-happiness, your help. Self-happiness says. I can't think of the word right now, but you know what I'm saying. Make yourself happy.
Period. Yes.
You can do bad by yourself. You don't need no man down, beating you down mentally or physically. You're beautiful. Know that.
You seen somebody find love at 60? One of your friends?
Yeah, they too crazy. They need help. My friends, they can't self-medicate themselves. They need counseling. Not everyone can do what I do.
Oh my goodness. Well, listen, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. That was the end of the bonus episode. You have anything you want to say before we leave?
Happy 5th day to me.
Happy 5th day.
Already.
Oh, that's good. How long was that?